I'm so tired. I just finished a night shift and I usually don't do overnight care, but it was like a one-time thing. But still, it was a rough night. So I am alone today because Omar and the girls are gone for the weekend and I don't know what to do. I feel like as moms, we always, say we need that time alone. But then when we actually get it, it's like, what do we do? All we know is house, kids, home, chores. I'm debating whether I should go out or if I should just stay home and do my chores in peace without two little regrets running behind me. I don't know. I just heard a noise. It's scary, guys. Like, I'm literally here by myself. See, that's another reason I want to go out, because I hear things and I get so freaked out. But then with everything going on, I know it's super gloomy over here. Oh my gosh, maybe I should get out of this house because I am so paranoid. As I was saying, with everything going on with the fires, my condolences to all the families who are going through this. It's really sad. I know, well, I don't know. I can only imagine what you are really going through and how you're feeling. I will link down below in the description any resources that I can find for Monterey Bay and Kern County, because there is a fire here too. I believe there's a couple fires. It's super gloomy outside. That's another reason why I don't actually want to go out, because the air quality is just terrible. Also, there was a shooting not very far from my house. I live kind of in the middle of nowhere. Not in the middle of nowhere, but I don't live in town. Like, my house is on the outskirts of Bakersfield. There's like this little restaurant and they had a shooting there. I don't know if it was like an active shooter or if it was like a cop thing. I don't know, but it's just the world we live in is so scary nowadays. But anyways, my name is Mayra. Welcome. Usually it's not this gloomy. Please subscribe down below, like, comment, share, all that fun stuff. And today we're gonna do whatever the hell I want. So let's go. Oh my goodness, did I literally forget how to drive a gas car? So of course, Omar took the Tesla, so I am in good peace. Omar's a work car. And first of all, what the fuck, Omar? It's a fucking mess in here. Second of all, can you guys even hear me? Like, this noise is ridiculous. Like, my Onyx would never with this noise. Yeah, apparently I have forgotten how to drive a gas car. I almost killed myself twice. My driving has definitely gotten lazy with the Tesla, because the Tesla does everything for you. I feel like I'm a decent driver, okay? I've never been in a car accident, although I almost just killed myself twice. Okay, except for that one time with Alejandro's car. I'm sorry, girl. So I feel like I'm a pretty good driver. No tickets, no nothing. Woo! Okay, so I have arrived at Target. I'm not going to film in there because, you know, COVID is still a thing, so I don't want to be touching my phone and stuff. But look at my big old monkey ears with this thing. I can't. I'll see you guys in a bit. I am back from Target. It was a very uneventful trip, but I will show you what I got. I got dry shampoo. I've never tried this dry shampoo in particular, but it says Plump for Joy. I guess it's supposed to give you volume. After I had Dahlia, my hair never came back to what it was. Let me turn on the light. It's a little gloomy. And now I'm orange. Anyways, as I was saying, after I had Dahlia, my hair, you know how you have that postpartum hair loss? Well, my hair never came back to what it was after Dahlia. It did after Alizé, I must say. It grew pretty fast. But with Dahlia, I have these little bald spots right here, and they drive me insane. I digress. I also got some pore strips. I'm alone. I thought, why not have a little self-care day since I can't figure out what else to do. I also got some crayons, and these were only 25 cents. And okay, the kids will go through materials like nothing. They will break crayons, they will lose them, they will purposely throw them away. So, I mean, 25 cents. I got 4 of those. I also got them little pencils. The kids love these, you know. Keeps their day fun, interesting. I also got some deodorant. Now this is the zero aluminum. I've tried other like natural deodorants. They don't work. So hopefully this one does something. I really like the original cucumber one. So we'll see. I also got a face mask. I have a bunch, but this one's glittery, so. And I got some socks. Look how cute these are. Super cute. And these were on sale for $4.20. No, I'm kidding. I don't smoke. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. I am super hungry. I think I'm gonna have some lunch, and then I am going to, I guess I could clean. No, but I do that every day. I don't know. Let's see. It has been about an hour. I had lunch. I was sitting around and I told myself, Bish, be productive. Do something with your day. So I decided I am going to clean Dahlia's room. Please don't judge me for what I am about to show you. She's 2 years old, okay? She doesn't have a concept of keeping things organized. Here we have it, Miss Dahlia's room. Yes, I know, it is a complete disaster in here. So this is what I am going to be doing for the time being. I'll show you guys an after so you can see when I leave it spotless. Are you ready to see it? Yay! Clean room. Well, I still have to vacuum, but you get the point. So I took out a bunch of her clothes that no longer fit her, and I organized her little shoes, her undies, undershirts, and socks. You guys, this throw was once upon a time a beautiful, expensive knit throw that sat on my couches, but Dahlia decided that she loved it. So she started playing with it. And eventually, she turned it into this raggedy ass, whatever the hell it is. Tell me this isn't the cutest. Omar got her this little lion because he said it reminded him of her. If you guys follow me on Snap, I will post Dahlia, and her hair looks, 99% of the time, it looks like this. But yeah, that was it. Now I can say I actually did something today. Yay! I'm back. And it is very much later in the day. I've already showered. I've already done some of my self-care for the day. And I thought right now would be a good time to have a little chit-chat with you guys. So in the last video I filmed with Omar, where he was so awkward and so uncomfortable, after that video someone messaged me and asked me, what was it like to be married so young? I think this person is going through a similar situation, and I'm just going to give you my experience. This is not to like scare anyone or anything, not at all. This is just my personal experience. But I would definitely have to say I was naive. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. You know, you have this idea of being in a relationship with the person, but being married to them is a totally different ballgame. The commitment of being married is nowhere near just, oh, he's my boyfriend. The person I married and the person I'm with today are two very different people in certain aspects, okay? Don't get me wrong. Omar still has his ways. But let me explain. So our relationship moved very quickly. Omar and I were living together very quickly. Months of being together, he and I found out that I was pregnant with Alize. And like I mentioned before, when we found out I was pregnant with Alize, it was genuinely such an exciting and happy moment in our lives. I still remember it so clearly. We were jumping up and down in the restroom, looking at the test, like we couldn't believe it. I want to say when I was around 4 months pregnant, that is when our relationship really started to change. Pregnancy took a toll on me. Morning sickness was literally killing me, okay? I could not function. I was in bed all day. I actually had to quit my job because I just couldn't. I was in the hospital, I want to say 4 times when I was pregnant with Alize, just because of the dehydration. I literally had no food in my system. I would go days without eating because I could not hold anything down. On top of my medical stuff, Omar was going through very tough times regarding his daughter. I'm not really going to go into all that because that is Omar's personal stuff, but he was going through very tough times. And at this point in time, Omar was not very open with me. Sometimes he would leave to go see his daughter and he would come back hours later in the worst mood ever. And I felt like, in a way, he was taking it all out on me. So he wasn't really communicating with me. And then he was taking things out on me that I had nothing to do with while I was going through all this pregnancy stuff. And then his attitude, his behavior towards me started getting worse. Now, I grew up in a household where the gender roles were very much divided, okay? Dad went to work, made the money, mom took care of the kids and the home. Don't get me wrong, I love my parents. Because of them, my sisters and I have had more than enough that we have needed. I told myself that was never going to be me. I was never going to put myself in a situation where I was being belittled or treated like a maid or not taken seriously. And before I knew it, that was what my life, what my marriage had turned into. It got to the point where I felt all I was needed for was to cook and clean and be quiet. I knew it was happening, it was getting worse and worse, but I never put a stop to it until it was really late, until Omar and I got to the point where we had no respect for each other, where we were using the most vile words to each other. I blamed Omar for so many things, taking the best years of my life, for taking my freedom, for taking so many dreams and aspirations from me. I'm gonna say this went on for about 1.5 years, but I was just so naive, thinking that at 19 years old, I can fix this man that came with so much baggage and so many broken dishes. At one point, my marriage was over. Divorce papers were in the process, but we managed to salvage what was broken, and it took a lot. It took so much out of him and I to get to where we are today. Don't get me wrong, it is still far from perfect, and it probably will never be perfect. We will probably never be perfect for each other. But if you want something bad enough, you will fight for it and you will work for it. I think Omar and I have really learned to appreciate each other and appreciate what we do for one another. But I am so thankful to have him as my husband, as the father of my children, my best friend, the person I fight with the most. And if you are dealing with a similar situation, you are dealing with a Macho Mexicano, all I can say is you cannot force change. The change will come when he realizes that you are fucking worth it, that you fucking deserve better. You're not nobody's maid. If you work, if he works, then he can wash dishes like you wash dishes, okay? And that change really has to come from that person. I hope that answered the question. I felt like I got a little rambly. Anyways, thank you guys for spending this very lonely day with me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe down below, like, comment, share, all that fun stuff. Please stay safe out there, and I'll see you very soon.